All right, guys. First of all, thank you for coming out here today. I'm Gene Claps, Sheriff here in Adams County, and I would like to provide an update on the incident that occurred this morning in the early morning hours. At approximately 2:30 a.m. this morning, Adams County Sheriff's Office deputies responded to a report of a disturbance involving weapons near 7401 Broadway Street. Deputies at that time contacted a group of individuals at that location, and several people at that time fled on foot. At that time, one individual was arrested and others were not located. Deputies remained in the area for quite some time, and at approximately 5 a.m., deputies attempted to contact some individuals that matched the same description as the group earlier that ran and fled on foot. During that attempt to contact, there was a foot pursuit that ensued, and a perimeter was established. While deputies were actively searching for the suspects within the apartment complex, a deputy was shot multiple times in the stairwell. 2 people were found in the area of the shooting. One male was taken into custody, and the other male was found with at least 1 gunshot wound. The injured deputy and the male individual were both transported to hospitals, where the deputy is stable and still in intensive care, and the male was also transported, was pronounced deceased at approximately 7:28 a.m. Several additional individuals were taken into custody at the apartment complex, and the scene was secured. There will be a significant law enforcement presence at that location throughout the rest of today and this evening, and probably into tomorrow. We believe that we have located everyone associated to this incident, and that there is no threat to the community. The Adams County Sheriff's Office, along with the 17th Judicial District Critical Incident Response Team, are investigating this incident. We will release additional information as it becomes available and when it's appropriate. I would also like to thank all of our law enforcement partners that helped and responded to that area and assisted with the perimeter and various different assignments this morning, and also to our fire department and medical staff that was on scene. I'd like to say again, thank you. It's very limited information. I appreciate you coming out. I don't, and I assume that somebody will ask some questions. However, I really can't, because this is an ongoing active investigation. We still have not only the critical incident team that's out working on this, we're still processing the scene, and we have the Adams County Detective Division that's still working on several different components of this. So I don't have information that I can share at this time, but we will keep you up to date as it becomes available.
Will you please provide the names and dates of birth of people arrested out of the Department of Colorado Law?
I don't have that with me, and it's not here, so we would have to get that to you later.
What was the nature of the original call?
I'm sorry?
What was the nature of the original call?
It was a disturbance with weapons.
Has there been reports of disturbances with weapons or just issues with this location in the past? Or?
I don't have that information at this time.
Are you able to say where the deputy was shot? You said multiple times.
He was shot in multiple times in at least 5 different locations.
Unable to specify.
Not going to go into details in case there's more witnesses that come available. We're still, again, processing people. There's still individuals that we haven't found and identified, so we're still working on some witnesses, but we do believe that we have everybody responsible for this in custody.
Just to be clear, I want to make sure. So there was a group that left originally, came back 2 or 3 hours later, and then a person within that group is your suspected shooter?
At least one. I don't know if they left. I can't be specific to that. We were there at 2:30. We lost track of them. Perimeter was established. We couldn't find them. That was resolved, and then we located them at 5 o'clock.
Can you clarify how many people were arrested? It was one person during that 2:30 call, and then a second person around.
There was a couple people that I know that were arrested and or detained, and then we have probably a list full of witnesses that were brought here as secondary or third-party witnesses to the case.
All right, guys. Thanks. We appreciate it, guys.
We're still investigating that. That is unknown at this time.